Gothenburg is Sweden's gateway to the world. 500,000 people live here, making it the country's second largest city. Originally a fortified outpost, the bustling metropolis has retained its old world charm.
Most people that live here are very, very dear to the city, and they feel very much at home here.
Fredrik Hansen is clearly fond of the place. He was born in Gothenburg and works for Maritiman, one of the world's largest maritime museums. 16 historic ships are anchored here, from tugs to destroyers. Most of them were built in the city's shipyards.
The goal of the museum is to harken back to the days of Gothenburg being a major shipbuilding city, and to show the working man's history of Gothenburg, because this is what people did. Everyone's grandfather was employed by the shipbuilding industry in some way.
Tough competition, primarily from Asia, led to the closing of most of the yards in the late 1970s. Today, other structures dominate the harbor skyline, like this striking office high-rise building from 1989. It's located in the oldest part of the harbor. Opposite, you'll find the Opera House. Built in 1994, it has a striking facade that recalls the city's shipbuilding tradition.
A Gothenburger feels very much like a Gothenburger. He identifies with this very much. And we are, of course, very much in a rivalry with the East Coast, especially Stockholm. And a Gothenburger would be very hard-pressed to betray that.
This Gothenburg landmark might look like a church, but in fact, it's a fish market. The building dates back to 1874. Jonas Rundberg came to the Fiskekyrka, or fish church, as a child. Now he buys fish for a restaurant.
Fiskekyrka means a lot for the Gothenburgers, and of course for a lot of Sweden as well, because it's like a mecca for seafood. So it's a lot of people coming here to pick up their dinner. They're out for a walk with the family, and they always come around here and get some really fresh seafood and fish, of course.
The restaurant where Jonas Rundberg works is called Gabriel. It's on the upper floor of the market. It is famous for its fish dishes.
Fish is very important for Swedes all over the country. We have a lot of lakes and a lot of coastline all around the country. Actually, I think it's around 3 million people fishing themselves every year in Sweden. So, of course, fish comes pretty high up in the interests.
Gothenburg was established as a fortress back in 1619 under King Gustavus Adolphus. The Kronhuset was built in 1654. The former armory is one of the city's oldest buildings. Canals surround the historic city center. Haga is located on the other side. Shipyard workers used to live in this district. Today, it's a trendy part of town with many shops and cafes. Matilda Dahl works in Café Husaren, a local institution.
I like old places, and it's like when people go to an old place, it feels like they don't get as stressed as in the city. It's a little bit more, they go around and look at things, take a fika.
That's a coffee break. A fika is a well-kept Swedish tradition. Swedes drink an average 1,200 cups of coffee a year. That's around 4 cups a day. And the best way to enjoy a coffee break is with friends.
If you go to a fika, you can take it for 3 hours and talk about the life, and then get more coffee and just sit and talk.
Just remember to leave enough time to shop, as there are plenty of opportunities to find that perfect souvenir on a trip to Gothenburg.